Do. Turn the screensaver off before I forget again. Because, you know, who wants the chat to disappear? I know you guys don't. Whoa, wall of text. I have no idea what that is because the chat hasn't loaded on the laptop in front of me. Dum 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 dum. Except that humming's totally out of sync because the game video is 3 seconds behind my voice. But it is what it is. Looks like it backed up everything on cloud storage. What's happening, Retro Fire? Fire! Retro Fire! You know what? Let's turn that off. Because I don't like toasts appearing unless if it's game related. So, that being said, one last time on The Elder Scrolls, Kanan gave me a bad idea that involved me striking the Daedric god of madness with a sharp pointy thing, and I descended from the heavens and died a horrible death. Now, welcome to my oblivion. So, you know what guys, let's try something. I still have the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack, which prevented me from dying from an incredible height in the main game. I'm wondering if I do the same thing here, it'll allow me to... I didn't even hit him. Let's find out if I can survive this fall here with the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack, because, well, technically they were supposed to be broken after the fall. If this works, I'll be amazed. And there's no one here to control my influence. Okay, well, we're falling! And apparently you can't control your descent at all. You drop like straight like a rock. Nope! Well, so much for that. Good night, everybody. Just kidding. Alright. That would have been great if I pressed X instead of A. Foolish mortals, you foolish fools. Alright, well, let's get back to being Saurus. Poison his cheese? That hardly seems like a good idea. Well then. Alright. Now what am I doing again? A better mousetrap. Strange device, calling an attenuator of judgment. Directed to proceed to Zelden. Okay, well let's talk to Haskell.
The Mad God has given you a task. Surely someone of your copious talent should be able to handle
Copious talent, you say? Oh, you flatterer.
He is the Prince of Madness, the ruler.
You don't
of the
say
Shivering
.jpg.
Isles. The Shivering Isles is what Sheogorath
Can he
wills
make it
to
into a
be.
gigantic pie? That'd be awesome. Or bacon. Because I just had a club sandwich for dinner. Which is weird because I keep making them and I don't know how I do it because I'm not even a member. Got jokes?
Yes, quite an amazing place, really. Wonderful for relieving one's tension as you watch those troublesome adventurers suffer. No offense. I'd say your next move is to head to Zedillion and get it reactivated.
Oh, so it's a thing.
Yes? Ah, silly me. The book has no pictures. Can't really expect you to read that now,
I'm a
can
simpleton.
I? To reactivate Zedillion for my lord's pleasure, you'll need to find 3 focus crystals and return them to their
Sweet.
resting place. Each crystal has a matching receptacle called a judgment nexus. Even you can't miss them. Without the crystals in place, the resonator of judgment, Zedillion's power source, cannot be restored.
Gotcha.
You have the attenuator, the manual, and a map. I'm certainly not going to carry you there, so I'd suggest you get to it. Place one foot in front of the other.
They call that walking. Oh, blah,
The
blah, blah,
Mad
blah.
God. I'd suggest you make haste and get to Zedillion. My lord Sheogorath does not like
Lollygag. The last time I heard that word used in a video game was in Secret of Mana. Now, I normally would do a multiplayer game on Monday, but with wrestling being as popular as it is, and it's not like it has seasons, I'm going to try to make a very conscious effort to do, well, games that don't require audience participation on a night where I know they'd rather be doing other things, because that'd be extremely selfish of me. So, I understand people want to do other things. So, but also the other thing is, guys, that it's my grandfather's 90th birthday this weekend, and they're observing their 70th wedding anniversary as well. So, I am going to drive like a madman to Chicagoland. So I might be doing the Friendos night on Thursday night or Wednesday if Shelby's not streaming, so. That's good, Egag. That's probably what we'll do.
Mad God's
Yo, hot
blessings.
baby! Okay.
Walk with our
Okay. Oh, Kane, that's not cool at all. That is a bad, tasteless joke. Boo on you, sir. Okay, so how do I attenuate her? Now, see, in the same vein, Kane, back when it was their 65th wedding anniversary, I know you give them gold for their 50th. Anniversary, but we didn't know what you're supposed to do for the 60th. So the joke was, how about some Valium? Because, I mean, daggone it, that is a long time. I mean, my cousin Elizabeth, I drove out back in 2008 on Columbus Day weekend to go to her wedding, and of course they did the first dance, and they said, "Oh, married couples out on the floor," and then the DJ.
Come over
The
here.
DJ said, you know, all couples that have been married for at least a year stay on the floor. And then, okay, now only couples 5 years or more. Alright, now... Actually, no, Kane. He actually was in the Navy. He was on the USS Dory 2 out in the Pacific. So he actually got through that whole period without any of those afflictions, but you're treading on dangerous ground by saying stuff like that. But no, he got through that, and so you know, they got through all the other couples, ages and everything, and I said, you know, couples that have been on the dance floor for 25 years, and everybody cleared up by then, and all that was left of the DJ was like, Jerome and Shirley Harvey, how long have you been married? 65. And they were like, wow, so what's the secret to it? And they just said compromise in unison.
Got to
Who
ask
are you?
Something important.
Whisper.
I have a
Do you now?
proposition for you. Best not to talk about it here. Meet me at the sewer grate northeast of the shale.
I like
Forest
propositions.
section. Come after dark.
Whoa, sometimes twice. Oh, totally. You know, between him and my maternal grandfather, they had seen some stuff in W2, and well, let's just say not everybody else around them was lucky to so easily rehabilitate and slide back into society so easily. What is this? Oh, Tap House. Jeez. Thought it said something else. Wordman, I would not advise running a 360 during a thunderstorm. Even if you have a UPS or a power surge protector, that's still a dangerous proposition.
Yeah, sickly
Whoa.
Bernice, proprietor. Don't get too close now. You might
Whoa.
catch what I have. Well, it seems
No.
I'm dying. Yes, these may be my last days in the Shivering Isles. That is, unless someone like yourself could help me find the cure. But no one has taken me up on my offer, even with the price
Oh
of
no,
a
I'm such a sap for this kind of stuff.
Oh, well, it's been a good life, I suppose. Are you willing
Yes.
to help me? Oh, thank you so much. There's only one place in all the islands
Naughty
to get the
Bramble.
cure for
Sounds
what
like a
I
place
have.
where hobbits live.
Naughty Bramble. I'll mark
On
it
the
your
map.
There, on the lowest level of the place, is a pool containing the cure. Aqua Nostrum. Legend
Aqua
has it
Nostrum?
that
That
bubbles
sounds
up
like,
from around an old
like some
statue.
bottled water!
Bring me back the remedy, and I will reward you well. Here, take this special flask.
Chuck Z,
to
that
collect
is-
the Aqua Nostrum.
That is something that I aspire to, because, you know, when you think about what is my legacy going to be, I want it to be something that means something to me and no one else. Because otherwise I'd be competing with other people of greatness.
Oh yes. It's the
Really?
metaphor
I wonder if it
for
works on
disease.
vampirism.
I was told about this wonderful solution by a recent patron of my establishment. He said if I let him stay for free, he'd tell me how to cure my sickness. How fortuitous. Apparently it only exists at the bottom of Naughty Bramble. Oh, well.
Jurassic Park 3D,
So
you know,
close, but so far.
based on what I saw with the Phantom Menace in 3D, I don't even think Jurassic Park stands a chance because ILM did the special effects for that. And if ILM can't get 3D to work in a movie that they worked on firsthand at Lucasfilm, they're not going to have a chance at making something that they did the special effects for at Amblin Entertainment to work. Legs hurt, stream good. Handicapable, what did you do? No,
I see
rumor?
the flood.
I hear that Errol is fed up with Brythar's antics. He really wants something done about it.
Handicapable, I would like to do that right now. Like, I want to be the guy who doesn't get any recognition, but the one that carries out all the day-to-day tasks that Craig wants done, but I only appear on the camera where, like, Ben runs in with a flip and says, "Tom, where are you going?" "I'm going home." You know, like when he did that to Sean. Jeff Goldblum in 3D, I don't think I can handle that madness.
Errol has a big problem with Brythor. I don't know exactly what the problem is, but it's safe to say Errol is making a huge fuss over it. Errol owns a magic shop in town called
mysteries.
Errol's Mysteries. If you want to know more, I'd suggest
You sat in a
ask him
chair all
yourself.
day? Jesus.
Eat well.
Oh, good, you
while
have
you're
money.
at it.
Money
I'm sure
for
I
me
have
to
something that would interest you.
sell. Oh, perfect, it's enough. Let's see. Yes.
You got a good,
Yes.
you got a good deal then. That's a fair deal.
That's interesting. Don't remember getting that many, but whatever.
You got a good deal. I can accept that.
The Charity of Madness. I've got spells that can do that, I don't need this.
You got a good deal there.
I definitely don't need
That
that.
seems fair. I can accept that.
Oh.
I can accept that. I can accept
The mundane
that
ring.
to
Boo.
me. Oh, that's a fair deal. That seems fair to me.
Event Horizon might be the first one in a while. Like, the first movie, and so far the only movie that I've seen that actually did 3D justice was, Avatar. And that was 2 years ago? 3 years ago? So, I mean, it's been a while. I mean, I actually saw, what was it, Tintin. I saw that in 3D, and that was a disappointment. Tintin was a great movie, but the 3D was underwhelming. Positively underwhelming, so... Oh. These soul gems! Why do I get the feeling that amber is going to come in handy? Don't need those, I got the skeleton key! Only need one of these.
That's a fair deal. That seems fair to me. Thank you.
3D sucks, especially when you're selling TVs for it. Zing! I mean James Cameron's Avatar. Let me go ahead and clarify that. Okay, now... Since I'm such a humanitarian. Oh man, that's a... Oh man, I walked right past that. No, wait, no I didn't. It was the opposite direction. Oh, let's go!
I'm
Ingvar
the Wanderer, although most people now call me Ingvar.
Oh, is he the one?
It's true. The world is about to be destroyed. Some people are frightened by this, or they despair, or even try to deny the truth of what I say.
You guys could play
My
Gears of War
message is actually
3
one of comfort.
in
The world is
3D,
ending.
and I have,
You can't do
and
anything
I
about
could
it.
not
Once
stand
you
the
accept
fact
you'll be at
that
peace.
it,
Let me.
See, here's the thing. The only chance in hell that 3D has is with the next round of consoles, because at present, in order to get these consoles to run in 3D, they have to, and I'm talking about 3D that not with the red and blue lenses like Arkham City does. I'm talking about 3D, I'm sorry, it was Arkham Asylum that had the glasses, that in order for them to run in 3D projection on a TV, they need to drop the resolution back down to 480p and turn off anti-aliasing in many cases for many games. To me, that's not worth it, and also I don't like the fact that I can't see shit around it without it, so unless they can do naked eye 3D projection like the 3DS, 3D TVs are never going to catch on. And also, I mean, another thing, I mean, for crying out loud, there was almost no 3D TVs to speak of at the CES Consumer Electronics Show. Also, I can't remember any games that came out this past holiday season that had 3D TV support.
If you see a gnarl, be careful what spells you use on them.
I don't use spells. I'm a ninja.
Fair?
Alright, let's go save that lady. Yeah, I got the, I goofed. I assumed you were talking about me, Kane, but also at the same time it was like right after somebody said something about Avatar, so that very well could have been meant for that, so I decided to just roll with it. Because Avatar had a popular following. Oh, sweet. Pity I won't be able to check on that until I get back from there. Screw you, Assassin's Creed. I've got the black flag before you did. Actually, you know what? Better... Where's my soul capture? I'm pretty sure I made a projectile of one. Yeah, I'm a true ranger. Can do commands, creature. Do I have on any of them? No. I mean, he can't see me, so it's not like I'm in danger, but I'm pretty sure I've made it under S for Soul Trap or something. Shocking bursts, but Superior Soul Trap. There we go. Alright, so let's do some soul trappery. Did it hit it? Yep, sure did. Awesome. I have no idea how much that does. See, you know, it's hard to gauge the stealth ability of a pirate, because when you invade a ship, it's kind of obvious. Oh, yeah, I know. I remember Cameron saying that if Avatar did well enough on its outset, that he would make a trilogy out of it. A fourth one I could see pushing it, but you know, that's the thing about James Cameron. Whether you like his movies or not, he kind of has a no compromise take on what he wants to have done in his world. Kind of like if you go back and look at his earlier films like Terminator and Terminator 2, you know, he really did what he wanted with those movies. And when he got his hands on the Aliens license, look at Aliens. I mean, I still think that's the best movie he's ever done. I would definitely say Avatar's up there as far as an original production. Yeah, I would love to see him do a proper Alien 3. And supposedly the director's cut makes Alien 3 not suck as much, but there's still a problem. It's still Alien 3. Of course, you know, Colonial Marines was supposed to be the canonical sequel to that, and we all know how well that turned out. And I'm not just talking about the gameplay, I'm talking about the story and how it completely disregards how Burke just magically reappears after LV-282, I can't remember the planet, going nuclear. You know, I mean, unless if Burke is an android and they haven't revealed that yet, and he has some incredible combat skills, there's no way he could have survived a close quarters attack with a xenomorph like that, and survive a nuclear blast. There's just no way, man. Major spoilers, by the way. Does that have some homing ability? Did I just see that spell move on it? Yeah, you know what, Chuck Z? I actually remember... Oh, man, was it TNT? When Monster Vision got their hands on the rights to Aliens? They did Alien, Aliens, and Alien 3 all in one night. And I was so excited because I'd seen Alien and Aliens, but I hadn't seen Alien 3. And I was so excited, and I watched it, and I was like, well, that was okay. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it wasn't bad. And I watched it again recently on Blu-ray, and I was like, man, this was a terrible movie. I was a stupid, stupid child. That poor dog.
Mad God's
But then again, you know, in the director's cut, it wasn't a dog, it was a cow. Which, I guess it's okay, because cows die all the time.
Walk with our Lord.
Can I walk with the both of you?
Blessings.
Wow. They're tall. More to hug. You know what? Let's see, is this speed? No, it's acrobatics. Speed. Gotta go fast. The great thing is I've got my magicka tuned in such a way that by the time this spell wears off, my magicka is already regenerated to the point where I can cast it again and just keep going. Dude, Resurrection was a good movie if you compare it to Aliens. Alien 3. As far as I'm concerned, nothing happened after Aliens. Ripley never made it back to Earth. Because you see, the real tragedy about all that is you had, oh god, what was the actor that played Kyle Reese in, freaking The Terminator? He was in Aliens. And if they were ever to do a Metal Gear movie back in the day, he would have been first seed pick for Solid Snake. There would have been nobody better than him. Jeremy Renner, I guess, would be a good modern day equivalent after seeing him as Hawkeye in The Avengers. Yeah, it's Michael Biehn. Is that how you pronounce it? Can somebody give me a phonetic pronunciation? But yeah, that's exactly who I'm talking about. And Soul Trap. Completely miss. But that hit. You can't see me! Got some fight in you. But not enough. It's these arrows. There's nothing big enough in my inventory to capture that soul. Really? So that means the soul gems that I have are full? Oh man, a rechargeable one is... Oh, let's see here. Boom! Save that Varla stone for an emergency. Oh, it's spelled like Bane? Okay, yeah. Oh man, AVP would have been great if they had Danny Glover in it, because apparently he's the only one that can kill a predator. But no, AVP was really stupid as a movie because the writers were intentionally holding the predators back. What's the fun in that? You know, it's like the humans are just kind of there in terms of abilities, and then you have the aliens, which have speed and the ability to climb everywhere, and you got the predators that have stealth and superior firepower. You know, but I mean, for crying out loud. Boom! See how much stopping power that has when the bow actually has its magic? I am over encumbered already. Gosh dang it. Where's my... There we go. Feather spell. Give me that madness orb. Predators, I actually didn't get to see. It actually came out when I was at, in Texas for SGC3. And I remember tweeting to Jim Sterling saying, how is Danny Trejo in it? Because I know Danny Trejo is in, almost every movie that, Robert Rodriguez ever does. And he said, he's great, it's just pity he dies in, like, the first 20 minutes. And I was like, well, that tends to happen. Oops. Yeah, exactly. Arnold could only wound him, he couldn't kill him. Because he's one ugly motherfucker. I'm just creeping around. Cast life detect. I'm just creeping around. Do I have all my rings on? Oh, nope, sure don't. Creeping around. Look at these guys, I'm just creeping around. I'm gonna... Boom! Boom! Gotta love that. 2 whole seconds of all the elements attacking your senses at once. You can survive that. You're better than most gods. Yeah, I heard AVP 2 was a better movie. I just still wish they'd, just let the predators be the predators. I mean, if anything, they had the best source material they could ever want, which both of the AVP games done by Rebellion back in the day, and the one that they put out in 2009 that Sega published was pretty banging as well. Certainly better than Colonial Marines, I'll tell you that much. Boom! Headshot! Keep rolling! Oh yeah, love with them physics. Good, that's the way it should be. As long as they're true to the character, which is just being stealthy about it, unless if they're surrounded. Just think about it for a second. The only other person that came close to killing a predator was Gary Busey, and you have to be insane to do that. I keep fighting black tar. Does that mean I can make heroin? The roots will not budge. Can I cast fire? Because I'm a ranger, but I can still do fireballs. Apparently not strong enough once. Hey. Okay. Where is it? What was it? Superior. Soul Trap. Oops. Life detect's going off. Don't want that. It's over, man. Game over, man. Given Prometheus, AVP games are no longer canon. How is that? Because I haven't seen Prometheus, I just know that there were proto-aliens in it. Which I found fascinating because I remember Ridley Scott going up and down, actively denying the fact that there were aliens in this movie. I mean, well, let's go ahead and back the truck up. There were no xenomorphs in this movie. That it just shared the same universe, and at the end of the movie there's proto-facehuggers and proto chest bursters and proto-aliens all over the place. Why did the screen chat stop? Really? Does the screen chat stop when the... Really, game? Really? Not so much game as... Oh, crap. No, stop! Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. And... Huh. Okay, that's weird. Apparently the screen going blank just doesn't play nice with that. Back up. The smart thing would be to actually pause the game while I do this, but what's the fun in that? Alright, and with that problem fixed, oh, did I get both of them? No, I didn't. 2 for 1 sale. Are you... Whoa, now the chat's all sorts of... Okay then. That is weird. Ah yes, the cheater's nip. Oh crap. Blessings of Talos upon thee. You play Fire Emblem first because it's Fire Emblem. Holy crap. Huh. Interesting. Natural defense. Overexerted myself. Oh yeah, Kane, who'd you apply for? Bedroll. Someone was here. I've made quite a few spells in my day. Stealth camouflage, who the hell are you? Did I make a superior? No, I didn't. Daggone it, Tom. Finding that hard to believe. Nope. Yeah, really weird traps. Yeah, I heard God of War was pretty short, even for a God of War game. Boom! Oh, there's a tree in the way. Dairy Queen! Really? The thing wore off already? Man, they don't make soul gems like they used to. Physics! My weight is 666 pounds. Oh yeah. This is getting quite ridiculous. These things aren't worth a whole lot either. Whoa, what is this? I need to go there, but first I'm gonna sweep the room. You know what? You hold all of this. Huh. That's funny, I don't remember picking that up. No, not the corn! Paul Newman will have my legs broke. No, not my apples. Those things are adding up. Yes, she's well stacked. What is my strength anyway? Yeah, strength of 58. Not that good, but I make do with it. For a sneaky gaming tank. What's happening, yo? How do they use to make soul gems? Well, if you talk to those necromancers, they go and they do a human sacrifice once a month. That's how they used to do it. Your potions are worth more than the armor and arms you're carrying. Madness ore. Weighs 32 pounds. Only worth 90 gold. This potion is worth 100 gold. It only weighs 1 pound. Just derping around. Ah! That's how this works, eh? Nifty. Is this part of the map work? Yeah, I've circled the whole thing. Well, lovely. Can dispense with the stealthiness and 1/16th necromancer. Alright. Anything? Nothing. Oh wait, there we go. High and low. You know, at this point in time with having chameleon spell built right in the armor, like stealth camouflage, I really technically don't need life detection, but every once in a while you do come across some enemy that has life detect, and that just makes your life super difficult because, well, they can see you. So, just like any good stealth player, you want to take them out before they can get to you. Huh. Inspect the body! Loot the corpse! Your madness ores is the only thing that you're worth carrying. What is that? It's an odd looking chest. It looks more like a tiny coffin. Kardashians. Not to be confused with Cardassians, which are just equally as annoying. Always crossing over the neutral zone. Those guys are jerks. Keep finding this black tar, but I can't make any heroin. Nice bow. Could have used it when I was level 2. That's the sum of the Kardashians more than the total of their parts. Heyo. Huh. Spore clouds. Glad I didn't get too close. Wait, is this where it came from? Yep, sure is. Oh, what is this? An alt entrance. Or exit. Oh, Kane, I totally believe you. I heard about that. What the? Yay, Spore Cloud. What am I afflicted with? Am I still invisible? Yes, I am. That's all that really matters. Get as close as I can to the center of the statue. What is it, poisonous or something? Yeah, I know handicapable would be kind of boring, wouldn't it? Just because I'm invisible doesn't mean I'm invincible. Far from it. Look what Sheo did to me at the end of the last stream. Oh gosh. Okay. Alright. Speak of the devils. Not even your restoration spell can save you. Wait, wait, do it again. Walk forward, please. He's goose stepping. Wait, hold up. Fine. Oh. That was funny while it lasted. Gotta find out what those chests are. Hold up, I'm gonna let you finish. Okay. Is that where I came from? Is that where I'm going? Wait a minute. Something due directly across this room. A lower entrance. Interesting. Wait a minute, it's a crypt. The Iron Sheik, I'm sorry. I really want to know if it's really him on Twitter, because if that's the case, that's wrestling back when I was a kid. Him and Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, still got some power left. He likes to drop the F-bomb a lot on Twitter. There's two randos that I follow on Twitter, and they're constantly retweeting him. Ah, Madnesor. Come to Papa. Is this? Nope, I definitely haven't been here before, but I would not have expected to find a crypt in a place like this, but then again, this is the Shivering Isles. When is your birthday, Word Man? I like how I can't just control my jump. It's either full jump or no jump at all. Oh, she's Elven. Can't search the body. Wonder what killed her. Well, you grind the bones into powder, then you make a pie crust, and then you kill the two sons of a wealthy diplomat woman and her husband, and then when they say, "Where are our two sons?" you point at the pie, and then you say, there they are! I can't remember what it was. It's some Greek tragedy where this guy was getting revenge on everybody. On the 24th, you're leveling up. Good deal. I'll be back in town by then. Got his buddy who's not looking. Oh, that's right. Ayo. Stupid spore pods, I swear. What, playing Sun Baby? No scope. Stay away from that thing. Lord Sun Baby. Yay, pocket change. Because I've got so much gold. Dude, Mario Party's nuts. 4 and 2 were probably the best ones they ever did. Because I just remember being continually, like, impressed at how much 2 did not suck. Huh. What an odd crypt. It's just kind of there. You have a fork? Alright. I have no idea if those arrows are better than the Daedric ones I've got back home. Because I know the ones I'm using are not Daedric. I think they're ebony. The spam bots. Screw Attack doesn't have any defense for the comment system. They would easily be solved if they had used something called CAPTCHA. But the thing is, I don't know if CAPTCHA is free or if there's a licensing that's involved, but if they use that and you had to use CAPTCHA anytime you made a comment, we wouldn't have spam bots, but I don't think that's an avenue that they explored. Yeah, the original Mario Party from the 24-hour marathon last year was pretty banging. Alright, let's check out the other entrance, because I'm not entirely sure where that led. Hit something in the water, but you know, there was probably just a... Yay, spore pods. Well, you know why he kept making all those Chris Benoit jokes is because he doesn't care about wrestling. So to him it's especially hilarious because he has no emotional attachment to it or the people involved with it, so what made me seem really funny could be the ultimate dick move to everybody else. I'd jump over it. Oh, maybe if I crouch jump. Oh, I got boots of Spring Heel Jack, make me jump high. Oh, oh, oh. Screw that. Chad and his rap dollars. What? Huh. Oh, duh. I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. I am so smart. Okay, so I've definitely been here. Because the map's already filled out. Herpaderp. Okay. That leaves me back inside, and that leads me back to the hatchery, and this should do the same. Yes, it does. Okay, but now is on the other side of the hatchery is where the one guy that I dumped all the equipment on so I could keep exploring... Oh, not this time, you little bastard. Jesus. If I had like a... You know, if the Elder Scroll games... I think it's this guy. Yeah. If the Elder Scroll games had area of effect for magic, like the same way Far Cry does with fire, imagine how nuts this game would be. Completely crazy. Just shoot one fire arrow off in the distance and whole fields burst into flames. How crazy would that be? Some people just want to watch the world burn, Master Wayne. I don't know what any of these things do. Oh man, really? That's it? Huh. Well, if that's the case... Which ones are worth the most? These cleavers, obviously. 51 pounds each, huh? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, need to cast Pack Mule. Okay. You. And that's enough. That's enough. This'll be whatever that lady's gonna give me for saving her, that's gonna be worth a lot more. And instead of... Actually, hold on, is this speed? No, it's acrobatics. We need super serious speed. What we need is greasy, fast speed! Thank you, Mickey. There we go. Do that and... get caught by the spore trap for the 800th time. The Burning Man montages. Not the bees! Wicker Man. Not the bees! See, wasn't that quicker? Tripped over a dagger. Thankfully I didn't fall on it. Maybe it'll be daytime and I can put the necklace on that makes me run faster. Oh, day enough. Good enough for me. Oh. Sometimes playing this, you kind of get the Arkham City, Arkham Asylum effect of playing it with detective mode on. You really don't get a chance to appreciate the art style of the game at all because you're all seeing it just one way. Interesting. Oh yeah, Mickey's great. And anybody that like criticizes his character in that film for what happens, you try taking a punch from Clubber Lang at that age. Get up, you bastard, because Mickey loves you. Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's get up, you son of a bitch. I actually can jump on water! Because I'm that fast. Watch this, I can do it again. Jump! Oops. I stopped my fast. I wasn't going fast enough. That wasn't the movie that ended communism. Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country ended communism. Come on now. Dude, the G.I. Joe movies scare me. Alright. My running animation just looks ridiculous at this point because of how fast everything... Yeah, but it doesn't have the band that does, the music that did the movie for the first three.
I hope you have something for me.
Gonna fly now.
Good food helps.
Who wants a dwarven short sword at this point? You can only sell 2 at a time, so there you go. 420.
I can accept. That seems fair.
Don't need glass arrows anymore.
I can accept that.
Can always buy these back from her later.
I can accept that. I can accept that.
I can accept that.
That's a
Yeah.
fair deal. That seems fair to me.
That's what she said.
You got a good deal.
Poison a bird. Poison a fatty you.
You got a
For
good
fatigue. For the correct pronunciation.
A fair bargain. I can accept a fair. That seems you got a good
Needless to say, I got my...
deal.
Whoa. Mercantile up rather quickly in this game.
You got a good deal. A fair.
Daggone it.
That seems
Hearts of
fair
Fire,
to
yeah.
me. I can accept that. That's seems that's a few. What I can accept.
I don't know why I keep collecting this stuff. I don't even...
That's seems
You are not getting my bread and cheese. Screw you.
a fair. A fair.
And I'll always get all this stuff back from her later. Should I need it that much. It's not like exactly I'm hurting for money or anything. Even if I am hurting for money, I've got 2,000 of these babies with 0 encumbrance. If you want that many poison apples, go ahead and you complete the Mages Guild, and then you join the Dark Brotherhood, and then Vincent has a whole, chest of these poison apples, and you put it in the duplication chest, and then a couple days later, boom! Now I tried making a poison for the arrows, doesn't exactly work, which is a damn shame because that could have been extremely useful. I have no need for that. I've got my own chameleon spells.
That seems fair to me.
I'm not one for magic.
That seems I can accept that.
So, oh, I don't need that.
That seems fair.
Totally goes against my style of play.
You got a good deal.
Acceptance is the key. Can I accept that? Of course I can. Yeah, I'm the 1%.
Oh, that's a fair. I can accept that. A fair.
Yeah, no, I totally... Hey, Zeus, totally made a killing, selling Daedric and Demoran artifacts. So, whoops, that's not what I meant to do at all.
Tove the Unrestful in Bliss is collecting useless items to build something. Let me see. Yes, this is it. Please accept this as a gesture of thanks.
is the least I can do for you. After all, you saved my life.
A liquid solution. Circuit of Vendure. Well, let's see if I'm gonna be sentimental and keep it.
Wish I could.
That would be great if I wasn't Elvish. Because I resist disease. See, here's the thing where your mercantile actually can work against you, because you get to a point where nobody is going to be able to offer you $8,000 for that. You got to settle for like $1,200 or something. So this Daedric armor that I got that's worth well over 2,000 gold, I'm getting it like at best 1,500 a piece for it at the best merchant in the game. Everybody getting Monster Hunter? Is that the reason for me to get a Wii U?
You haven't seen that filthy cat beggar, have you? Yes, he's the one.
Ooh,
Isn't he
so
scary?
scary.
I wish someone would just
That's
make
racist.
him disappear. I bet you're a cat lover, too.
You don't know the half of it.
I hear the heretics in the lands of Mania summon hungers to fight.
Because I was going to do it for Bayonetta, but there's like no release date on that at all.
Take care.
I mean, I would... A long time ago on Twitter, I said I want to get a Wii U, but for all the wrong reasons. Does anyone want to take a wild guess what I meant by all the wrong reasons? Well, I go ahead and pull up my next quest! Oh man, he's talking about the same one. Okay. I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Hey, 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 hey. Are you him? Yeah, you are. Kitty.
Yes. I hear the heretics in the lands of Mania summon hunters to fight
You know,
by their
Wordman,
sides.
if you talked to me before Christmas, before I said that, it would have been for that. But it isn't that. Nope. Because I could do that on my iPhone, or the laptop I have right in front of me. It's a really stupid, trivial reason. Almost up there with what Woodman said about having another Nintendo console.
See you.
Zeos, they look even weirder in Morrowind. Never mind the polygon count. Even when you get the polygon upgrade mod for Morrowind, they still look weird. Their art style back then was just... Nope, not for completion. I mean, it's really petty. Nope. Not just to have another console in general. Anybody give up? Lacks a dedicated button or feature. Nope. That'd be more of a reason to not get it as opposed to get it. It's because it upscales Wii games over HDMI, so it'd be better for streaming. Because I own about 30 Wii U games that I've only played 30. Wait, no, I own about 30 and I've only played 3, though. The rest of them are unwrapped. Isn't that horrible? So it would give me an easier, cleaner way to display it on my TV, and now that I stream, it would look better for you guys. Look at me. Who needs Assassin's Creed? Whoa! Is this for real? Yeah. What? I put in shoes and I get out that. doesn't even make sense. Is this real life? What is this? Hold on a second. You put in shoes and you get looks like circlets. What is this? Altair, eat your heart out. Ah! Oh gosh. Remember 2008 Prince of Persia?
Duty calls, citizen. Mad God's blessings upon you.
Gal best in it.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, that guy is like, meet at midnight or something. Well, let's do the sensible thing and save first. Yeah, the glitch grandma. There's a highlight. 6, so let's go for 8 hours. No challenges in that game. You gotta look at yourself and you gotta ask yourself, what are you willing to put up with? Not fucking this. I know the pirates are ready for another mission. It's not like I can go and talk to them right now. But he hasn't left his house yet. And now that it's night, put on the night vision. Sleeping out in the streets. Well, that's kind of rough.
So much to gather, so little time. Perhaps you can help. You might help against the coming storm. It's coming. I think I'm the only one who sees it, though, and I'm going to be ready. Oh, yes, I'll be ready. That's right. I've been stockpiling supplies, things I'll need to ride it out, or survive when they come for me. I've been gathering things for quite a while, but there are still a few I'm missing. Perhaps you'd bring them to me. I still need the Amulet of Disintegration, the Ring of Desiccation, and, of course, the Calming Pants. Must have the
Calming Pants for all those urges.
Bring these to me, and I will reward you well. Ajazda has many, things. That amiable Fanrian is afraid of his own shadow. Let me... Something big is coming. The end of it all, and I'm going to be ready.
Cat person! Wordman, you should definitely check out Dishonored when you got a good moment to sit down with it. That was one of my favorite surprises of last year, because Bethesda wanted to buy the Thief license shortly after the release of Oblivion and how much acclaim the Thieves Guild quest got, and they wanted to try to get their own stealth franchise intellectual property under their belt. And they put in a bid and they didn't get it. For all we know, the whole Square Enix IDOS deal could have been in the works by then. And I guess they shopped around and they eventually came across Arcane Studios and saw Dishonored, picked it up, liked it, and of course we all know the rest of the story. Oh, Arcane, I'm sorry to hear that. Where is this dude? He was supposed to meet me out here like... Metal door of things found. Where's this something borrowed? Is this his house, or is it... What? Upper floor. Man, this guy's keeping me waiting. Zeos, you could actually probably get through Rage on easy in about, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours, but I'll definitely tell you it's longer on higher difficulties. Especially since they put out the new difficulty, Ultra Nightmare Mode. It is stupid hard, but it's also longer. Okay, it's only longer and more difficult if you don't get the new DLC that they put out for that, where they introduce this nail gun that has like 3 settings, and one of which is like the rebarb crossbow from Half-Life 2. It like one-shots common enemies like so easily. It's like cheating almost. Dagnabbit. Yeah, I do hope the new Thief games are good. Like, whenever Brent was talking about his Thief rap, I really liked it, and I'm so disappointed that like it bombed when he released it. If you go and look at Brentalfloss's videos, the views are like in the millions for everything, and then like there's Thief at like 127,000. I was like, really? Really? Okay, I'm gonna save here because kids, never break an entry. You'll look at this place and disbelieve, but you won't leave see a trace because, bitch, I'm a thief! The new Gears looks great, it's just that I wish I had money for it. Oh, you serious? He's asleep? Really? Well, let's see what he says when I wake him up. Otherwise, we'll do a quick load and get out of here. Oh.
Firm arms, a strong back. Yes, you'll do nicely. It's a shame. Time will ravage you, destroy you, wither you. But there are alternatives. Time need not slow you. Tell me, have you ever considered placing yourself on display?
Disturbing. A spider just fell through the floor. Oh boy. Yeah, Chuck, see, I really wish that, like, IDOS would go ahead and take, like, the first 3 and then, like, re-release them on, like, Xbox Live Arcade or something like that, because they were good. Thief 3 kind of suffered from the identity crisis of Looking Glass Studios that did the first 2 games got shut down, and Ken Levine did the story for the original one, which is what a lot of the elements from the second game was based on. So with all those things gone, it was still a good game. It was as good as its predecessors, but it never aspired to surpass them. I think this guy's a rapist too.
Oh, yes. You see, I am a student of chronomancy, the magic of time alteration. Using magicka, I will slow your heart rate, your breathing, your movement, and your thoughts until they may as well not be functioning.
This guy reminds me of a They Might Be Giants song called Exquisite Dead Guy.
Taken out of time.
This is not a Time Lord.
I will display you with the rest in
my
collection. Oh, what a pity. Well then, what is it that I can do for you? And be quick about it. Every second that passes brings us closer to our graves. I'd buy my weapons at Cutter's. She has a way.
You don't say no, JPEG. Jeez.
That lout? Yes, he's a thorn in my side that never seems to go away. I'd have his heart on a plate
racist.
If I could. I wish he'd simply disappear from the streets of New Sheoth forever. Oh, look! Just talking about it has given me another
They call
gray
me
hair.
Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm.
For one thing, he's a thief. But what irks me the most is that he's a bad thief. Between my shop and a few others in Crucible, he's been caught stealing maybe a dozen times last month. Who has time for this sort of thing? I mean, at this rate, I'll grow old and die before he's out of our hair.
You're an elf. You'll outlive him.
I'll tell you what I tell anyone else who asks. Get rid of him for me and I'll make it worth your while. Do hurry. Time's wasting. Prove to me he's gone, and the reward is as good as yours. Now, please, get a move on. I feel my bones getting more brittle as we speak. Please, come back soon.
Well then. How much you want to bet? It's not him. Also, that's racist. Not all Khajiit are thieves. Douche. Hope he's still in his bedroll. Oh, there he is. Dang it.
Yes? Only the demented can truly appreciate. See you later.
Well then. Oh. Awkward. That's not the same person. Whoops. I have no idea who this person that they're asking for is. Because it's... oh, it's a bit of a hole in the wall. You, talk to me.
Speak, mad woman. He loves dogs. Dogs like sticks. Dogs like meat. I wonder if they like meat on a stick.
Okay.
I saw Ushna try to give Bisha some of her dog's food once. I told Bisha not to take it. Ushna just wanted his dog to attack Bisha.
Ow.
I heard the gauntlets of the Crusader are gone from the chapel in Cornwall.
I'm pretty sure that dialogue was not supposed to apply
See you
there.
later.
Let's be nice. Or be mean. Cheese for everyone! He needs it more than I do. Well then. Let's do stuff for her because, well, I think I can actually do some of this. Museum of Oddities. Well, since I'm nearby here. Ah, good. All the ideas are illegal. Let's see what the lighting is like inside. Oh, not so bad. Huh. It's not like they can see me. But who are you? Oh, you actually have a name. Oh, geez, you're a quest partner. Oh, and you are too. Jeez.
Dervenin, High Priest of Mania, at your service. What brings you to this holy place on such a fine day?
Katie, or Kitty.
The best armor in the city is at the missing pauldron.
Okay.
Bye.
Octus, High Priest of Dementia. I'm here to guide those that wish to serve themselves. What did you require?
Rumors.
That amiable family.
No, piss off. You guys are useless.
Bye.
What's in here? Oh. Sweet. No status effect. So much for that blessing. Sinian turn. Katie. Well then. He has a glow. Is he pregnant? Yes, a nice wide anal birth. He had a food baby. Who's happier than Paul Revere with a cell phone? I'm guessing you are? But why you are, I don't know. Green. Why is that green? Is she awake? Is she out? And about? Oh. Wait. What?
Your lips to his ears.
The calming pants.
Flesh atronachs are dangerous.
Oh, that's a
Some
commercial?
Are smart enough to heal themselves when they're hurt. Vimian hungry. Wants sweet roll. Vimian like pants. Love sweet roll. Vimian hungry. Sweet roll for Vimian.
Okay. Wonder if that shop's still open. Wait a minute. Where am I? Well, golly gee, I'm in a different part of town. Common treasures. The Choosy Beggar. Well, that sounds like a great name for a shop. Let's see if they sell any food. He had a dropped call, Kane. He couldn't tell them that the British were coming. Ravenbiter.
Your lips to his ears.
Ah.
We may be in the Choosy Beggar, but here you can eat.
Okay. Don't offer much. Not if I see you first. Congealed. Ugh.
What do you need? Duma Grabonk at the Missing Pauldron is collecting that amber you find in the root. See you.
Whoops. Nothing. Yeah, they do. I remember when they introduced lizard people in EverQuest. They're supposed to be like a universally hated race, and I'm like, well, that's kind of backwards.
Amiable Thundrian thinks his house is...
Bitch, I go where I want.
Going to fall in on you. I've heard he can't even sleep. He's so afraid. Pleasant dream.
Bitch, I'm a thief! Oh, I guess this would be my room if I checked in. Yarn and lettuce. Okay. Ah, Egag, how progressive of you. Okay, where is this? Ah. Oh. Great, it's closed. Well, let us go back to the other shop where that lady was supposedly dying until I gave her the stuff and see if I can't Chuck Z, they just announced it at PAX East. I'm wondering if they aren't going to release it then or during Summer of Arcade. Because that would seem like a pretty high profile game to do that. That's just an educated guess though. I would like it to be sooner. Just because of what it is. Because that game is kind of a big deal. Yeah, I know, Summer Arcade would be a brutal wait, just like when the teaser site for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 first came out, and it was the website was TU4AR, and people were like, what the hell is that, and why did Capcom register it? And then we're just saying it over and over and over again, and then take you for a ride. I'm surprised it took them that long to find out about it. I sent them like 3 tweets, and then all of a sudden I just saw all caps. Effing finally! Glad that he got it, though. It's kind of a big deal. I mean, I played that game, prior to MagFest at least, I played that game once. And it was at a resort in Sedona, Arizona. The one time I go to Sedona, it rains. And the first day I was there, I spent $5 in quarters on that machine in the rec room. Crumpled piece of paper. There's no quest marker on it, so it's not an actual thing. Okay. Hey, you.
So much to do, so little time.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Real D&D is pretty cool, although I prefer the Star Wars tabletop RPG.
His dog can be a terror. I once saw him sick it on a guy who tried to steal the dog's food. He told me the dog can smell its food on anyone.
Never got a chance to play Tower of Doom. At least I think it was Tower of Doom. I'm pretty sure it was Mystar that I was playing. Oh, your cough cleared up.
I've got food and drink.
Okay. Please tell me you've got a sweetroll. Sweetroll, show me sweetroll. Oh man. Damn it. Do I have to like go back home to get sweetrolls? Yeah, hey, I'm buying all that amber back that I sold you. Alright.
Thank you.
Does anybody in this realm sell sweet rolls, or am I gonna have to like go back? Stole the sweet rolls, or they're the first thing to go. Show me potato salad. Did you guys see the one for Family Feud with Steve Harvey? They're like top 10 things that are more interesting to women than men. Oh wait! Top 10 things that like please women more than men, and toys. I think it's either the number 1 or number 2 thing. And Steve Harvey was like, I don't know what you thinking, what kind of women we interviewed for this. And sure enough, it was on there. Hey, baby. Oh, really? What are you doing?
Hello. Don't mind me. I'm a little tired. Can't sleep at home, you know. The walls,
they aren't safe.
Don't you know?
No, I don't, I guess.
You don't, do you? Well, it's lucky you met me. Here, you've been walking around as if nothing could happen. there's an idea. Why didn't I think of that? But where would I sleep? I need some place to sleep. I've seen some people sleeping out on the street, but they huddle too close to the walls. I need someplace safe. I can't just sleep anywhere. There are walls and statues and all sorts of things that can fall on me. Can't have that. Nope. But if you find me a good place to sleep, a safe place outside, I'll reward you.
Okay.
Those shambles are dangerous. Make sure to stand back if you kill one. Oh, don't tease me. It's serious. I could die. We all could die. Please, help find a safe spot outside to sleep where the walls won't come crashing down
on me. So you're not sneaking to steal, you are just sneaking to freak out.
Speak quickly. Go.
Sure. The doctors, of course. That's a hell of a way you introduce game theory to the site. You also got mad props for using a pony from the best episode ever. Luna Eclipsed. Okay, well then. Well then. Continue onward to find things. Like a sweetroll, maybe. Let's see here.
Speak quickly.
Nope, no new information from you.
Go.
What? Is everything local in this game? But ugh. Fine, so be it. Zeos, are you going to the Judgment Midnight release? Yeah, Kane, I saw that. That guy needs help. I actually remember a story on the Side Scrollers news desk where Corey was talking about there was a man in Japan who did the same thing, trying to marry an anime character because he felt he could relate to her more than he could relate to people. Oh, no, it is actually outside. Fancy that. Well, on that note, gotta go fast. Oh gosh. I was gonna say, I got stuck! Where is this thing? What? You're kidding. It's nowhere on the map. It's to the northwest, but it's nowhere on the map. What madness is this? Oh, oh no it is. It's right there. Well then. Huh. Pretty. Anyways. Hey, I'm such a smart guy. I totally bought all that amber back and totally forgot to go and find the guy at the other... Oh, right, the shop wasn't open. Never mind. The sweet rolls are a lie. Oh, that would suck. Ugh. Whoa. stat hitbox. Japan is a silly place. Like Camelot. The difference being Japan isn't a model. Whoa! 'Cause that fall would kill you. I don't know why he has a flawless pearl, all I know is that I've got one. Really can't comment, Chuck, considering I haven't played Skyrim yet, but when I polish this off, I know I will. Because I know Bethesda's working on Fallout 4. I got a man on the inside. They're still in the storyboard stage, but I don't like to have these multi-100-hour RPGs getting backed up. Anybody home? Hourglass. Cloth. Sweet. Go sweetroll. Onward! Gotta go fast. You stop the fast. You gotta go faster. Isn't based around the mid. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they said they had people up in Massachusetts around Boston. Yeah, that'd be crazy, especially with I don't know if you guys, how many of you played Fallout 3, but there was a quest called the Replicated Man, who was about an android that assumed a different personality and facial features so he could escape his owner. And there's this guy in Rivet City constantly talking about how he's up from north of the Commonwealth of the Mitt. And it's like, what? MIT, Michigan, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Michigan. But yeah, no, that'd be cool. Fallout 4 will be set in Russia. I believe that's called Metro 2033, or what's the other one? Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. Well, I guess whatever it is, it's in here. Stalker, yeah. Man, New Vegas was so good. It really surprised me. I just wished the F it would stop crashing every 15 seconds. I have never been more terrified in my life to see a loading screen than I have in that game. I mean, for crying out loud, I don't know what Obsidian did, but they... That was completely unacceptable. Full 1600, huh? Forgot how much does each shot with the bow take. You know what? It would be a very interesting place to have one take place in Texas. I would not put it past to see what happened. I just don't know when it would. I would like to see the Courier again. Or hell, just on any other one in Nevada with the Nevada Desert Ranger. Okay, I could actually explain Caravan. I actually got really good at it. And I watched every single YouTube video there was for it, and I still couldn't figure it out. And, huh, was that a statue? Oh yeah, it was. Whoa! Whoa, Varla Stone up there. Where? Pretty sure it was up there. No? Really? One does not just simply get hit with something. Felt like it was frost. Eh. Come on, get up there. Yeah. Oh, for Pete's sake, need momentum. Ugh, there we go. Then what did I get hit with? The only thing that can see me at this point, unless if it's using his, what's it called? This, whatever. You all know what I'm trying to say. Unless if it has life detect. It's the only way they can see me at this point. Something hit me, and I don't know what. And on that note, I better repair things. California, they've already done that with Fallout and Fallout 2. I don't see them going back to it anytime soon. And I have a theory about this. I could totally see them doing 2 Fallout games per console generation, doing one by Bethesda themselves and having Obsidian do another one after they've established the engine. I could totally see that happening based on how well New Vegas did. And let's be honest, to any old school Fallout fans like myself, having Obsidian develop it, and let's take the bugs out of the picture for it at the moment. The game's at least playable. You put the disc in, it plays. But it was as close as to a family reunion as any of us got in terms of that game being what it was. I mean, they went up and out of their way to bring in as many relevant characters back that they could, or descendants of those, like Cass was Cassidy's granddaughter. Also, Marcus, the super mutant, he was in the Master's Army, and he was a companion that you could get in Fallout 2, and he was voiced by Michael Dorn in Fallout 2, and they got him to reprise the role for New Vegas, which was great. Those of you who don't know who Michael Dorn is, you probably know him best as Lieutenant Worf from Star Trek. What the hell, man? Is it the statues? Soul Trap, and hopefully, yeah, build that soul gem. Bone. You both can suck my ridges. Yeah, that was a pretty good Family Guy bit right there. Whoa! Seriously, guys. Whoops. Looks like that bow finally ran out of juice. You know, it's really pretty remarkable that if you look up Patrick Stewart on IMDb, you find out that he had done almost no major productions prior to Star Trek Next Generation that any of us Americans would know about. And I'm not talking about like stuff that was on BBC. I'm talking about like it was Shakespearean stuff, like back in you know, back in the 60s and the 70s, just doing Shakespearean plays, not even televised. You know, the things in there. Let's keep exploring around first. Yeah, I know LeVar Burton looks normal in Reading Rainbow, but in Star Trek, the few shots that they had his visor off, he just looks weird. I don't know why that is. And pop. AOE. Don't get up. It just makes it harder for you. Ah, Madness Orc. Could always use that. He was a major thespian. He was like a really well-regarded one, and that's actually how he knows Ian McKellen. So when they got to do X-Men, they're like, how is it that we've done the greatest literary works of the Western civilization and we're better known for our science fiction? They just thought it was really surreal. And Patrick Stewart didn't really grasp the scope of how popular he had become or how much people regarded his acting until he went to his first Star Trek convention, like right after TNG came out, and was totally floored by the amount of applause that he had gotten. And this is back in the 80s, mind you. You know what? I remember LeVar Burton talking about the visor. He said that he's got close to 20/20 vision, you know, just as a normal everyday person. And the instant he puts that visor on, it drops down to like 20/50. It obstructs his vision so much because it wasn't until the final seasons of TNG they could finally get a material that was transparent enough that he could see without having to walk into stuff. Ian McKellen, oh, that's cool. I can do one close to that. Mark Hamill actually went to a high school in Virginia that's not too far away from me for 2 semesters. And to make it even funnier, my best friend in high school, Bill Van Dyke, his mother, Diane, was in the same drama class as Mark Hamill. And I was like, of course, you know, calling BS on this. She went ahead and got the yearbook out to confirm it. So she didn't pay any attention to it because, you know, it's like, this guy's really good. I wonder if he really stays with it, you know, and everything. And then she goes to see this strange movie called Star Wars. And I'm like, oh, science fiction's so dumb. This is ridiculous, you know. So she's watching the movie like, man, this guy looks really familiar. This guy looks really familiar. And then the credits roll. It's like, that little guy went to my high school. So, yeah. That's right, Mark Hamill went to Annandale High School, the Annandale Adams. That sounds like a mascot from the Fallout universe, doesn't it? Which is funny because in Fallout there is there's what's left of Annandale, but they call it Andale because the sign's been blown to pieces. Oh, no you don't, not this time. Glass Greaves, huh? It's lightweight enough. Glass in this game is amazing. Realm of Shagorath. New Deadpool game does look amazing. I fully expect it to be like any number of the 3D beat-em-ups we've gotten as of late. Your Devil May Cry's, your Metal Gear Rising. Why does it look like that's a door in and of itself? It is. Can't pick it, need a key. Damn you. You super monkey fucks. Enemy shield. I don't know if I can sell it here, but why not? Oh, the irony, I start finding loot that's actually worth writing home about, and whoa. Something just, yeah. Traps. Yeah. Ow. Douche. Thank you, Dark Brotherhood, for teaching me good restoration magic. Well, you see, that's the thing about the Transformers game. It's more of like a third-person shooter. This doesn't appear to be anything like it, because it has melee combat in it, but I could be completely wrong. They haven't put out a demo yet. I just have faith in High Moon Studios to do it because, well, they've done other cool games, like this one game called Dark Watch, where you played as a cowboy vampire gunslinger dude. That'd be a good game to stream. You guys would like that a lot. Oops, wrong spell. It makes me so sad that they haven't done a sequel to that one. It was very, very unique. Hello. Ah, even lower levels, eh? It says summer. Yes, Chuck Z, they did do Dark Watch. That was actually one of the biggest games I spent the most amount of time with at Conference 05. The other one being StarCraft Ghost. Yes, it was there, it was playable, it was amazing, and I don't know why they delayed it to consider next generation opportunities. My only regret was that I didn't play Ghost more while I still had the chance, thinking that it was actually going to come out. This probably looks like a ceiling trap if there ever was one. Yeah, you're telling... Whoa! See what I said? Ceiling trap. Yeah, I mean, your Ghost was amazing. It really was. And I'm not just saying that. You know, that was... Back then I was well into my Metal Gear stealth binging. So the parts that, you know, they had us to play, that you could play, pretty much a part of a demo that they'd shown at E3 to gather all the gameplay footage from sneaking through a Terran base, and then you finally got in a piece of powered armor and you would just mow through people and then make your escape. The other part was multiplayer, which played almost exactly like Halo. And I'm not just talking about like how it played, I'm talking about how it felt, the game feel. If you're an Eagle Raptor fan, can't make the jump? Superior acrobatics. Yeah, there we go. And you know, it handled the same way that that did, but also all the vehicles had their secondary mode, so you could be driving around a siege tank and then go into siege mode and actually, you know, bombard a position. It was a pretty common sight to see people try to rush a place in Vultures and just have one guy on a hill with a siege tank and just bombard the shit out of them. Worked very well. Ghost was announced back in 2002, and then by the time I joined the company with GameStop, they had canceled the GameCube version in 2004. And, yep, that is the statues. Then, afterwards... Yes, push the button, because that makes the most sense in the world. I have no idea what that did. But yeah, no, it was great. I think they were just concerned that, you know, it was coming out to launch so close to the Xbox that they're like, oh, they're not sure if it was going to be compatible with the 360 or not, and it would have been. It didn't use pressure-sensitive buttons. And for those of you who ever wondered why Xbox game was never made compatible with the 360, it actually used pressure-sensitive buttons. And I'm not talking about the analog triggers. These are analog. I'm talking about pressure-sensitive buttons that gauge how hard you press down. The original Xbox and the PlayStation 2 both had those. And it was a dumb idea. It was stupid. Like, the biggest problem I had with that was playing Metal Gear Solid 2. And if you let go of the button too quickly, you would fire your weapon. You had to almost peel your thumb off of it, so that way you wouldn't accidentally fire. In the HD collection, they mapped it to the left analog stick so you could lower your weapon by clicking on that. It was so much better. Although it did make the MGS1 Snake VR missions stupid easy because he was armed with an M4. And you're supposed to go into hold-up mode with that. Yeah, 2002, a long time ago. I mean, here's the thing. The only game that Blizzard's ever outright canceled was that adventure game where you played as the orc. You know, they haven't canceled the game since then. It's delayed to consider next generation opportunities. So, it's not... Yeah, exactly. Good idea, poor implementation. I mean, like, that's what they were using Gran Turismo in lieu of analog triggers like the Xbox and the GameCube had for acceleration in racing games. And it didn't work. I mean, it was really spotty at best. You couldn't feather the throttle in a way that would, you know, make you a competent racer. I remember when Need for Speed Underground first came out on PS2, because they didn't have a demo for the Xbox or the GameCube. They actually used the right analog stick for the acceleration and the brake. How awkward is that? Let's... Soul Trap. Oh, where am I? Haha. Idiots. Are my soul gems full now? Yep. Oops. So, that's why you really only saw about a third of the sports games or ever get released on that backward compatibility list. There were a handful of mine that I really wanted that never got released, you know, like, you know, the Xbox version of Metal Gear Solid 2, which had more VR missions than the PS2 version, but the PS2 version got the skateboarding. But the only caveat with that was it was not the controls of like Tony Hawk Pro Skater. No, that would make perfect sense because the game franchise was well established by then. No, Konami decided to go ahead and use their inferior control scheme for Evolution skateboarding. It sucked. Orcish armor, eh? Who's over encumbered? Not me! I've got magic for that. I agree, Chuck Z. It had, we went to the managers conference, in, oh gosh, hold on. I'm drawing a blank. Dude, the best Tony Hawk Pro Skater was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2X on the Xbox One. It looked better than the Dreamcast. Ran at a higher resolution than the Dreamcast. It had motion blur as a new effect when you got your special meter maxed out. And you got to play Spider-Man as well. And it was the best version out of all of them. Love that so much. Hold on, let me Tony Hawk Underground. Everything was underground. Everything had to be underground. Let's see here. Thug came out in 2003? Really? I thought that was later. I must be thinking of 2. Because... yeah, it was, and that was back at Conference 2004, I remember. Because, at that point in time, they had gotten Tom Green to be their spokesperson. And he went into the Canadian GameStops and, like, went up to all the Electronic Arts displays and just started knocking all their games down. And, started, putting up Activision everything, and it was just a huge applause because back then we all hated EA. You know, it was... even back then we hated them. They were so stupid. It was mainly because of Madden, but you know, there was plenty of reasons to dislike them back then. And then Conference 2008 rolled around, and they had 2 big games, and you know, we thought that was going to change their image forever, and it was I can't believe how much faith we put in these. It was Mirror's Edge and Dead Space. Oh gosh, I think the EA hated start like back in actually I would say about 2002 when they refused to support Xbox Live because they wanted to run and administer their own servers. And we all know how great that's been since then. Especially if you're a die-hard Battlefield player and you played Battlefield 2 Modern Combat on the Xbox. I don't even want to think of how bad it was on the PS2 for people that played that version. But EA bought a bunch of well, I'm pretty sure they didn't buy them. I'm almost certain they were given to them. But they were given a bunch of live servers. And EA had to, a part of the contract agreement to get multiplayer online support for the games on the Xbox platform, they got to run and administer their own servers. And they totally flippin' just couldn't do it. I mean, you would be able to get in about a game and a half of Battlefield before the console would freeze. Just straight up freeze on you. Just lock up right in the middle of the match. And then they released a patch about a month later. Exciting. Then they released a patch to fix that problem. And then, in its place, you had an even worse problem. Unbelievable lag. Unbelievable lag. I mean, it was to the point where it was unplayable. And once they fixed those problems, that was great and everything was fixed. And it ran, you know, it's about as smooth as can be, but by the time that happened, the 360 was coming out and they already had a port of that planned and ready to go by the time that all those issues were fixed. And even on the 360 version, they still had teething pains for the first several months. At least it was a little bit better because of the user interface on live, but EA shut down the servers on that and I can't play it anymore. Man, I had great times with that. Well, the reason the PS2 won that generation was A, the Dreamcast started too early. 2, it had DVDs instead of CDs, and it was at that right moment in time where the price for DVD players was still too high, but low enough for them to subsidize it into a console. And then 3, having that humongous jump start and all of Japan supporting it. You had all of that third-party support. And then you had Nintendo that insisted on doing their own thing with their proprietary disc format because they wanted to control the market and saw how well that turned out for them. And then Microsoft comes along with the Xbox, which had better online support, a better system overall, had 4 players out of the box, had a built-in hard drive, had all these things going for it, and the stigma attached to it was, what does Microsoft know about games? Clearly they don't know the company's history dating all the way back to MS-DOS, how many games they've released. So, it was prejudice. Huh. Do it again. Hee. Fun. Can I pick up his... Get over here. No, get over here. I'm gonna play with the physics. No. Damn it. Yep, bones connected to the other thing. Ah, screw it. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, by the time that the Xbox and the GameCube came out, they had an install base of close to 50 million, if I'm remembering correctly, worldwide. Oh yeah, how did the Xbox Live thing work out? I have to ask my friend Adam about that because I can't remember if they permaban the gamer tag or if they just put a suspension on the console. Well, Microsoft's been in the hardware business, peripheral-wise, for a long time. But, you know, that's a valid question, Wordman. What do they know about hardware? They designed a computer specifically to be sold to the Japanese market, and you might know it as the MSX computer, the home of where the original Metal Gear came from. So, you know, they have... the whole concept to them is not completely foreign, as some people want to believe. But, what they don't have in a history of making consoles, the one thing that they do have a heritage that overcomes that is a history of developer tools. Software. That's what they know best. And taking feedback from everybody. That's how you make a superior dev kit. Chuck Z, I wish they ported those games to the NES. There's absolutely no reason why they couldn't have. Yeah, you know, if they ported it to the 3DS under the that eShop, that would have been great. Alright, Zeos, have fun. Let us know how Judgment is. It's been getting good reviews so far. If you want to get try out the old Metal Gear 1 and 2, there's a couple ways you can do it. The most current way would be to get the Metal Gear Solid HD collection on your platform of choice. I know they're available digitally on all of them. The ones that had previously got it, so there's that. Then there's... Kane, do you mean HD like what Capcom did with Street Fighter, or are you talking about like a full 3D remake of it? Because I hope you mean the 3D remake. Although, I'm pretty sure if they redrew those sprites, it'd be pretty good. You know what, Chuck Z? Oh, you want like Bionic Commando? Yeah, no, that would be good. Yeah, I would totally be down with that. Although, at the same time, with the gameplay that has been introduced in Peace Walker and Metal Gear Solid 4, I would actually not mind looking at getting a full-blown version like that. But also, Chuck Z, it's funny that you bring up the one on the Game Boy Color, as what it's known as in Japan, Ghost Babel. That's a non-canon game, but the story is so well done that they could easily rewrite the story for that to make it a canon game. Easily what they can do... Whoops. Take care of this guy. Boom. Bye-bye. What they could easily do is just rewrite the beginning where they have Colonel Campbell visiting Snake in his cabin in Alaska and change it to Otacon and Snake getting briefed as their first mission when they formed Philanthropy. Because, you know, think about it, you know, Revolver Ocelots leaked the Metal Gear specifications online, and then a rogue nation in South America, you know, builds their own Metal Gear with not one but 2 railguns. You know, I mean, that would be fantastic. Yeah, I know, the 3D remake would be, you know, doing the fight in the minefield. Holy crap, that'd be nuts. I know, the one on the Game Boy Color was so good, it was... Holy crap, what the F happened? Oh, those things. Buggers, stop it. I'll run right through it. Ow! Cross damage. But yeah, I mean, it could so easily be worked into a canon game because there's nothing that's said or done that would conflict with other games in the series. And, you know, when Snake is talking about the Hudson River, you know, 4 years ago, at the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 2, it certainly sounds like that this is not the first time that they've gone after a lead and found a Metal Gear. So, I don't know, just talking out loud, things that a longtime fan would like to see. Last autosave, 276 hours, 54 minutes and 57 seconds. And this isn't my first run. I actually, holy crap. Superior athletics and aerobics. A lesser person would have fallen into that. No, man. So I was about 120 hours in. Actually, do I still have a save file for my old character? Nope, not anymore. Wait. Nope, not anymore. All gone. Oh man, that dream sequence. Oh, I'm sorry, I got the time wrong. Yeah, you know why I said 4? It was because Raiden was talking about, because I just finished Rising and he'd been talking about Snake 4 years prior. You know, Chuck Z, sad thing about that game, Snake's Nightmare from Snake Eater, in the HD collection, it's been removed. Positively heartbroken by that. I don't know why it got taken out. It was one of the best things about that game. It was a great Easter egg. But it was removed. And unfortunately, because of that, yeah, exactly, Domino, the tank turd conversation, which was the conversation you have with Sigint after you wake up. Well, since you don't have the nightmare anymore, that conversation gets removed entirely. And it was hilarious. So the only way you could ever get that is to play the PS2 original. Well, Dumpster Monkey, this is over the course of several years. And several months, where I didn't play anything else. Back when Oblivion first came out, it was the only game I played from March to, yeah, July when Prey came out. And then, once I finished Prey, I went right back to this again until Dead Rising came out. And, yeah, that's pretty much how it works. I mean, it's the same way that, you know, people dedicate absurd amount of time to an MMO, which is why I never play them, because I couldn't physically make myself stop playing them. Domino, I suspect you could still kill the end to have him die of old age, is if you disconnect your console from the internet so it doesn't update the console clock. I assume that's what it would take to do that. Okay, it just came from there. So I guess it's over here is where I came from. Yeah, Morrowind could have been ported to the Wii, because it was, you know, the whole analogy of it being nothing more than two GameCubes duct taped together is, whether people really want to complain about that, it's actually somewhat accurate. It was at least as strong as the original Xbox. So, that said, it had more RAM than the original Xbox, and that could have worked to its advantage. Except the original Xbox had a hard drive and the Wii didn't. Maybe not. Holy crap, that's a lot of time in Pokemon. Okay. Am I gonna pull an Indiana Jones like swap from this thing here? Or is some giant lich gonna materialize? Life detect. No life signs. Scout the rest of the room. A ritual torch. It's frozen shut. Held by any, but owned by none. It's frozen shut. Interesting. Oh. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people spending that much time, especially in like Final Fantasy XII. You know, it would help if I could see what's going on here. Frostfire. Well then, isn't this a sticky wicket? Well, that didn't work. Maybe I need something a little bit toastier. Huh. Oh, that was a bad thing. Okay. Does anybody know what we're supposed to be doing here? Well, lightning only works. Remember, it's not the water or the ice that's the conductor. It's the impurities in them is what makes it work. go full blast. Where's Fingers of the Mountain? Whoa, look at that. You can see the hitboxes for the fire. How about that? Yeah, Kate, it's funny that you mentioned that. You know, there was that fake article from that fake website about fake game journalism that was talking about, like, head of Square makes all employees replay Super Mario RPG to figure out how to make good games again. That would have been really cool. You need to light the braziers with the torch near the door and the statue. Alright. Wait, what braziers? Oh, these things. Huh. I thought they were just urns. And the statue, I assume, right on the crotch. Eh. Or not. It's cool. Man, I'm an idiot. It's like, look at this thing, where it's from! The statues? I gotta get up there too. You can try using a telekinesis spell, that might actually be easier. Oh crap, the fire already went out. Light those three at the same time. Boink! Boink! I'm going too fast. Do 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 do. Whoa! Why the F would she want something like that? That just seems... illogical. Whatever. She's crazy. She's quite literally a crazy cat lady. What? Why does it... It's gotta be above me that it's doing that. Herp-a-derp. Go up and around. Wait. No. Oh man, Wordman, don't talk about that. That gets me all choked up. Especially, hello. Well then, ain't that funny to find out here. Okay. Wait, what? Where am I? Oh. Her. Actually, funny that you say that, Domino. I actually made a spell that did armor disintegration for the sole purpose of getting my armorer skill up. To break down my armor just so I can fix it up again. Speaking of which, my bow could probably use a tune-up by now. Nah, could be worse. Fix all the things! And it only took them, let's see here, Star Trek 3, 4, 5, 6. So 4 movies for the Excelsior to actually prove its worth. Funny that it took Mr. Sulu to be the one to actually show that it worked. Just pity the whole transwarp drive thing never worked out for it. Could have changed the rest of the series as we knew it. Nothing. Well, surely we must fix that. Nick is playing Luigi's Mansion. I mean, here's the thing, you know, Kane. The Excelsior was a brand new class of ship when it was first shown off at Star Trek 3, and even by the time they got back at the end of Star Trek 4, which was only days later, it still had the prototype designation of NX on the hull. So, you know, it's an Excelsior class starship, and the Enterprise is a Constitution class. Those things were, well, pretty old by the time the Excelsior was finished. Star Trek 4 was really good. I mean, you know, the funny thing about that is, normally I hate that kind of awkward humor that is seen throughout the movie of them being fish out of water just because, you know, they're from the future, the culture and the customs are vastly different to what they're used to. I normally hate that stuff, but it works. Just because of how weird of a transitional period the 1980s were in America. Also, the part where Spock totally took out the guy on the bus with the boombox was priceless. Kane doesn't talk. Oh crap! I can use this. No capture on him. It will. Boom. Boom. Love that sound effect. Whoosh. Excellent. Lord Lalcorn grows more magnificent with every piece. If anybody knows what I'm talking about when I said that, you will get a rap dollar at SGC. That is such an obscure reference. Oops. Down you go! George Takei at the helm. Oh my. Oops. Oh crap. I can control my descent by... Yeah. It's like repelling, but not. Physics. I can defy them. Watch, I can jump on water. Yeah. Yeah. Level 100 acrobatics. What, the Lord Laucorn thing, Wardman? Doo-doo-doo. Man, these things just keep going all over the place, and every time you see them inside of a cave, it's from madness ore. Dude, Chucksy, Friday the 13th Part 8 was just hilarious just because it was so ridiculous that why would Jason Voorhees ever follow someone outside of Camp Crystal Lake? And he doesn't even get to Manhattan until like the last 20 minutes of the movie, so it's kind of weird. Oh, the Are You Afraid of the Dark riddle? Yeah. I was saying, like, if you know the Lord Laucorn reference, that's kinda... It's about as random as far-reaching as anybody will know. I'm sure the mountains in Skyrim are easier to traverse than they are in Oblivion. I get the distinct feeling that there's at several points that you're not supposed to be able to get to certain places where I go. Let's go into common treasures and see about finding something. Uh-oh. Time to save. Because, you know, it's not nice to do a breaking and entering, and more importantly, get caught doing that. Bitch, I'm a thief! Ah, open fields, yeah. Well, Hammerfall. Hammerfall and Skyrim are very mountainous places. You know, and of course, if you ever played Morrowind, get used to swamps. The whole country is one. That's better. Man, they have that bust of whoever that is everywhere. So, I forgot. What am I looking for here again? I can bomb jump my way up. Yep, there is that. From pieces of paper, inkwell. Nothing of note. Let's see if she yells at me.
Yes? The zealots in the land of dementia believe they worship Arden Sul. Poor deluded souls. See you later.
Don't mind me on how I got in your house. Egag, never. Female on female rape is an often ignored issue. Insert joke here. There was supposed to be something in here. Did I enter the wrong house? Insert penis here. Boo! No, it was definitely supposed to be in that, but... Oh, wait a minute, maybe not. Wait a minute! There was clearly an arrow on that before. Chuck Z, here's the thing. If I can't play with it, I don't want to see it. Which is why I find strip clubs an incredible waste of money. Actually, Destin had a really good line about strip clubs on an old episode of Side Scrollers forever ago. It said, if I ever want to go ahead and pay that much money on a girl and not get laid. I'll just go and take a regular girl on a date. I was like, snap. Hey, you.
Have you found
Yes.
anything for me? The Amulet of Disintegration. Thank you. It's one of the keys to my safety in the coming times.
Yeah, why would you want to wear that?
Because when they come for me, I'm not going to let them have my stuff. No way.
Okay.
Fine.
Interesting. Well, now it's telling me to go back to kill it with fire. No! Let's just say that Khajiit is all the pussy you can handle. Ah! What the... What? Are you freaking... Oh... What, for Monster Hunter? I can't remember the name, but there's supposedly like a really good strip club in Las Vegas that has an incredible breakfast. I wish I could remember its name, because I actually wanted to go to it to confirm this. Because the last couple of years when they had the managers conference in Vegas, of course, things that happen in Vegas, well, you know, there are those people offering their services. I got kicked out of my room one year. Well, no, I got kicked out. I got phoned ahead and said, hey man, don't come back to the room right away. Okay. Yeah, exactly. It's like reading an adult magazine for the editorials. Ooh. Very hard. More like press X until it opens because I got the skeleton key. I mean, for serious. I mean, at this point, I mean, there's really... I mean, where is it? Sneak's 107. Security is 147 too. So it's, yeah. Ah. Okay. Now what does this ring do? Water breathing and water walking. Interesting for a cat, but okay. You can breathe underwater, but you can walk on it as well. Advantageous for an escape, for sure. Still don't understand why you would want to intentionally destroy all your stuff. It's a good escape plan, though. I'll give her that. Oh, of course I am. Whoosh. Encumbrance no more. Puppy. Puppy! Hi, puppy. Open the door and the owner's like, where the hell did that come from? Okay. And the things found? Interesting. Bitch, I'm a thief! It's a pyramid scheme. She wants to destroy the stuff and collect the insurance money. Mal, go ahead and post a link to Jared's video in the chat, please. If you got the link handy. Oh, hello. And, guys, I just found out from Brettelfloss this morning, if you want to support someone, and I'm not necessarily saying me, but I would like that, But anybody you see on YouTube or Blip or anybody, that pre-roll ad, they don't get paid for it unless if you watch the entire ad. So go ahead and actually just give them that, you know, couple of seconds of your time rather than clicking on skip ad. And if you use an ad blocker, you're a swinging dick. But I just found that out from today. I thought just viewing the ad got counted as payment, but apparently you have to watch the whole thing. So, you know, just put it on mute and open another tab and look at something, because I just found that out today and trying to baby step my way into that world as well. You know, that's the kind of advice, but you know, there are other people, more established people, like Jared, like Brent, like when ScrewTech posts their stuff on YouTube, etc., that they need our help, and if we don't watch the whole thing, well, we're shortchanging everything. So, what was supposed to be in here? Sweetroll? Yeah, you know, Dumpster Monkey, real talk, I went to go and watch one of my own videos, and one of them was for Scientology, and it was like 10 minutes long. So I was like, screw this, I'm gonna go make lunch. Well, Wordman, when you first start an Elder Scrolls game, it's like college. You're not above anything to get money, because you need money because you've got no money. I was like that way. Well, Kane, until you're in that position, I don't know if anybody can truly appreciate it, but I'm glad that you don't use adblock. That's great. Thank you. Sincere, thank you for not using ad blocker. I mean, there was that whole article that came out on Destructoid where they posted their analytics only to find out that almost half of their viewers were using ad blocker, and that is a statistic I found shocking. No wonder ScrewAttack rolled out the Advantage program.
Anything for me? The Ring of Desiccation. Perfect. It does everything I need it to. A wondrous piece of
I could have made that for free.
Is it? Is it now? You can't be too careful. Fine, but hurry back when you do. It's coming soon. I can tell.
Whoa, Kane, I've never seen an ad that long for a video that short. Normally you just get the little Google ad one that was about, you know, the one that goes across the bottom of the screen that's like a bar. It wasn't an ad? Holy crap. That is quite ridiculous. I mean, let's be honest, it's not perfect. Personally, I find the ones on Blip absolutely detestable because they make you have to choose something, so you wait through 20 seconds of a commercial to click on another one that's like a minute and a half long commercial. I hate those. And their volume is way too loud for the actual video that they're coming out of. It was for Christianity. Remember those Because I'm a Mormon videos back when Romney was running for president? So. Well. Puppy. Where's your puppy? Well, I think this is a good place to stop. 2 out of 3 items isn't so bad, and we gotta find a sweetroll. Wait a minute. Maybe she actually got one. Yeah, and especially if someone's good about, you know, putting up mid-roll ads. I mean, I've started using them for the long stream archives like this one, and if you do watch the archives, thank you, I do appreciate that. I try to put them in a place where it's a break in the conversation or a loading screen or something, so it doesn't disrupt the viewing experience. You know, it's not going to be as nearly as robust as when some other content producers actually, you know, intentionally put, like, you know, the mid-roll break as like an intermission. Yeah, Kane, there are some ads that just are ridiculous in terms of their frequency and how often they play, and more often than not, you get stuck seeing them more than once because the damn player doesn't work after the ad rolls.
You should stop by the Museum of Oddities.
Good food helps keep you healthy. For most people, anyway. Doesn't seem to work.
Yeah. Stop coughing, wheezing.
I can accept
that. I saw your post on Twitter about that the other day, Kane. I have yet to see that thing, but it sounds annoying.
Oh, that's a fair deal.
Ugh. It's maxed out, but I don't care. I just want to get rid of it.
I can accept
500 is better than nothing.
A fair bargain. That seems
what boots am I wearing if I'm not... Have I been running barefoot this entire time? There's those scruffy boots.
That seems fair. A fair bargain. That seems a fair bargain.
Yeah, I haven't seen those fishy bites. I don't know if they know how to generate ads based on my cookies or something, but that's typically not the stuff that I see.
I can accept that.
When I
that seems fair to me.
Technically, I don't need these because, well, I got the infinite soul gem right there.
That seems fair to me. That seems fair. Thank you for stopping by. Stay healthy. Good food helps keep you healthy. For most people, anyway. Doesn't seem to work.
Did you get a sweetroll? No, sweetroll, you suck. Hey, kitty. What?
It's gone. All of it gone. Have you seen any of it? Any of my things? The others, they think I'm stealing, but I just want my things back. Don't bother using a frost spell on my shambles.
Huh.
Bye.
Quest character, but don't know what. You know what? Let's very briefly check the other shops in town. Why is the rum always gone? I don't know. Wordman, it very well could be Jim Cummings. He's done like voices for like everything. Let's see here. See if we can't find a shop. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Find a shop that potentially has a sweetroll. Let's go to things found across the street. Since they're probably open by now. Nope. What time is it? Oh. Dude. If Oblivion had a Nolan North, his name is Wes Johnson. Let's wait 2 hours. Actually, you know, just 1 hour. Skyrim only has Nolan North, but only in the PC version. What? How are they still closed? Are you effing kidding me? Oh, it's this place. Wait, is she sleeping in or something? it's past 8 o'clock. Oh, it's her. Wow, I'm dumb.
Have you found? I've been storing things for when the end comes.
I could actually buy it.
You might find some of it useful.
Sweetroll? Aww. Damn. Now you see me? Now you don't. Superhero that door. Or it could be like Fable and just like punch at the door until it flies off its hinges. I like doing that to people that didn't pay their rent. No absentee landlordism here. Ariel's Mysteries. Let's hope that he's got a sweet roll. There we go. Oh,
Have you dealt with Brythar? I'm not getting any younger here waiting for you. You must hurry and get rid of him. Someone
that's probably not. Ooh, spells. A glimpse of death. Interesting. I'll have to keep in mind. Ring of Thieves would be useful. You know, I really wish they would let you put more than one ring on one hand. No sweetroll. Couldn't I just like summon a sweetroll? Wouldn't that be great? God, you're useless.
Please, come back soon.
I'll be like that guy from SpongeBob. Chocolate! Just running down the street, screaming. Well, the only other shops that I know of are in the next part of the town over. Yeah, you know, there were sweet rolls all over the place in Tamriel, but in Shivering Isles they seem to be a rare commodity. What's up with that? What?
Fimian hungry. Yes? I have idea for you. But first sweet roll for Fimian. Sweet roll for Fimian. Idea for you.
Sweet roll. Well, screw you, buddy.
If you see a knock,
suddenly he can speak normally.
See you.
Okay. I could just kill him and take his pants, but no. That's not how I roll. Trove of the Unrest. Well, let's see. That sounds like a shop, kind of. Oh wait, Unrest. Space Nazis. Well, not really. I remember when they were pitching Killzone, they said they were like the Kaiser's men in World War I, because that was like the whole premise of Killzone, originally supposed to be like trench warfare in space, and it ended up being anything but that. The Book of Bliss. Hiya! I know that was supposed to be hiya, but oh, you don't have to get it from me, baby.
New around
She's
here?
a high elf.
Well, we can start off by getting one thing straight. The men around here are mine. You want fresh pickings? Go out and scrounge up some leftovers in a settlement or something.
Someone's defensive.
Cutter sells weapons in Crucible, but you won't catch me going
Good one,
there.
Wordman.
I'm sure I have something
Sweet.
that will interest
Oh,
you.
damn it! Damn it! People are worthless.
Take care. Yes?
Away, mortal.
Pretty sure he's not immortal because he's an elf, but whatever. Whoa. Now that you're open. Man, you can do all sorts of summons in this game. I can't remember if it was. I do remember in EverQuest you could summon food if you were a conjurer. Hey, you.
Hello, I'm
Bonk.
the Bonk, best and
No, you're
prettiest
not.
smith in town. I know the secret art of
Oh.
forging amber. Here, take this list. It explains what I need.
Well, I happen to have some amber.
Amber is a resin found in root system tunnels and on gnarls. When treated properly, it is especially suited to lightweight weapons and armor. I alone know the ancient art of forging amber. I can even craft you magical items.
Would you kindly? I don't mind paying for it.
Always a good idea to protect yourself. I can help with that.
Damn it, no sweet rolls. God. Such is the luck. No enchantments. Oh, this one does, but it's stupid. It's useless.
Before my master passed on, she hid countless matrices in the world, there to soak up the magical essence of our world. As my master has done, so will I, before I pass on.
The
Find
best
me
1
of
minute
these
review ever.
matrices
Not
and
gonna be
enough
better than
amber.
SimCity.
I will craft you a magical item. What do you require? What is
Amber arrows, huh? Amber bow, huh? Well, let's save real quick. Find out. Whoops.
Welcome.
Let's find out what this bow is like.
The great thing about bows is they allow you to kill your foes without getting blood all over your dress.
That's
Here you go,
sexist. Just
dear.
because I'm avatars of woman doesn't mean I necessarily want to wear a dress.
Stick your foe with one of these.
Oh, 25? Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Bye.
Well, let's see here. Ha! It's lighter than Daedric. It does more damage than Daedric. Wonder if I can... It's better than Daedric. Holy crap. Hey, it looks cool too. Neat. Now the ultimate question is, can I actually take this back to Tamriel and go to the Wizard's Tower and apply these same enchantments that I put on the Bow of the Ultimate Fury? Fascinating. Wow, Wordman, thanks. Appreciate it. Sexist goblin? He's worse than a goblin. He's an orc.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
You know what, that'll do for now.
Take care.
Whoa. I guess this is the amber armor. Fascinating. Well, considering we can't find any sweet rolls, and I found the guy who does things with amber after I thought that I had accidentally sold. You know what? You got a point. Let's find out. Since I just saved the game. Holy crap! KO! No! Are you a quest character? Are you a wizard? Oh, he's yeah, he's a quest character. You can't kill him. How unfortunate. That looks like it might hurt, buddy. Well, let's... Whoa! I'm waiting for the loading screen to pop and there was nothing there. It's like actually opening the door. See, he can't see me, so I can just casually slip away. Except the AI is following me, that's cheating. And since I saved, I don't have to worry about the autosave. You are... Who's someone that deserves it? And I can't kill that high elf that's a douchebag because he's a quest character and so is this guy. Daggone it! Well, you know what? I think we know what we need to do. Let's end this stream the exact same way the last one ended. It only seems fitting. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I'm going to call it. The quest for sweet rolls. Oh, Mr. Sheogorath! No, not a killing spree. We don't do that. For those of you who weren't here for last time, and actually, it's actually perfect timing that I mentioned that. While I go ahead and set this up, if you all haven't seen this yet, go ahead and click on that and watch it. And if there's any pre-roll ads, don't skip it. Let me find Sheogorath's. He was in Crucible, wasn't he? Seriously, am I barefoot? What shoes am I wearing? Oh, I'm wearing Jack's boots. Okay. Eh. Ah! Oh no! You know why? It's not posting because I've got the chat over on the other computer and over here I'm on the laptop. Crap. I'll have to do that in just a second. Daggone it. Twitch, please fix that. That is most annoying. Yeah, I guess I could post it to Twitter. Because I am pretty sure you all follow me.
Hello.
You should stop by the Museum of Oddities. I understand Una is always looking for more items to display.
I've never found
Okay,
anything
hold
myself,
on.
but Una's always looking for more.
Bye.
Okay, so I posted it on Twitter right now. Whoa. Okay. Give that old rascal a retweet. Thank you, Domino. I appreciate that. Right. Oh, it's nice, bright, and sunny this time, too. Yeah, I don't know how Domino found it, but he already saw it by the time I'd put it public. It was unlisted, because I was screening it with people to see how it turned out. So there's Shagarath, the Daedric god of madness. And, well, you shouldn't do this to him. Did you guys see that? What the, what? Okay, there we go.
You really shouldn't have done that. Enjoy the view.
I am invincible! Yeah, he's like Boris from GoldenEye. Oh gosh! It's so beautiful in the daytime! But we're falling! Hey look, it's ActRaiser. Do 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 do. Oh, you all set me up real good for that one on Saturday. Canon, yeah, exactly. Mode 7 in 3D. So, don't attack Shagarath as Domino so nicely post in the chat. Don't give in to peer pressure. I'm free falling. So, that will do it for tonight for Derpin around in the Shivering Isles. As y'all may have guessed, next time will be the quest for sweetrolls. So, to that point, I bid you all adieu. Have a good night. Like, share, comment, tweet, subscribe. You all are fantastic people. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And I will see you all when I come back from Chicagoland. I leave on Friday. My professor was kind enough to go ahead and let me take my midterm on Thursday in the testing center. So, cheers everybody, and I will see you all next time.